Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going Q2 of the weekly contest 485, maximum capacity within budget. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, drop me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. I have two long answers on this one, but my ramble, my rant, my hate for this problem, maybe the hate is too strong actually, is that the problem writer clearly does not know what budget means, or maybe doesn't speak English, which happens and is fine. But no, you do not spend strictly less than budget, because that is literally the definition of budget. You just spend up to the budget. You don't spend the budget minus one. If your budget is the budget minus one, then your budget minus one is the actual budget. Anyways, I'm just ranting because I got two long answers based on this, because the first one I had a silly mistake, and the second one I just didn't check because I was just so upset about this misread the first time. But yeah, and then I had some typo on shadowing variables because I'm a noob. But there are a lot of different ways you can write this actually, but all of them is going to be based on sorting. One way that you can think about is about like a two-pointers algorithm, because the cost is going to, you just kind of go through all the cost and then all the expensive stuff on the other side. This is the way that I did it. I don't know that I recommend it doing it this way, but for each one, I quote unquote brute force either choosing 0, which is obviously not interesting, or one machine. Is it? Yeah, one machine, which is this, which is also mostly not interesting. But the two machine one is just try to figure out how to binary search on the cost together. Keep in mind that the cost is a little bit high, so you can't really do pseudo polynomial dynamic programming type things, but it is just mostly straightforward in the sense that for me I sorted by the cost, and all that means is that if you kind of iterate the cost in any given way, you just have to remove things that are not possible, right? Meaning that, okay, if the budget is 8, and I don't know, I'm going to use common vocabulary, so when your cost is 4, you only want to consider numbers that are 3 or less, right? So yeah, so then you put the capacity in a way, and then you just get the max out of all of them. You can of course do this in a heap, or as I did, a sorted list, but that's going to be the idea. Yeah. You can also actually just keep it in 2 sorted lists. I did it with a stack because I already sorted it, so it kind of goes on that way. But you could have like 2 sorted lists or something where everything is in the cost and the capacity, and when you run out of things, when things are too expensive, then you just remove it from the possible capacity. And for me, the way that I did it is that I get the best capacity that is within cost, and then the current thing, right? And that's kind of the idea. Otherwise, I implement this using a stack because we already sorted it, and so when you go left to right on a sorted cost, that means that your the things that you've seen will only go to the it'll be only on the top of the stack. It's going to be most expensive because you already sorted it. But I don't know if I recommend writing this way because it is confusing, and I don't know. That's basically the way that I did it. But the way that you may want to think about it in a more straightforward way is just to keep the invariant that maybe you have 2 sorted lists, one for just the capacity, and then one for the cost and the capacity. And then as cost gets too expensive, you remove them, and then from the capacity list, and just get one off that way. That's how I would think about it. Maybe convert stack into a sorted list. It is more expensive and slower, but it's easier to understand. So yeah, what's the complexity here, right? Well, there's sorting, there's a sorted list, so it's just gonna be n log n, and that's it. That's what I have for this one. Let me know what you think. And yeah, like I said, you can also do 2 pointers thing once after you sort it. That's probably the cleaner way, but I don't know. That's it. Anyway, you could watch me solve it live in the contest next. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes, when you try to finish everything in like 10 seconds, you're gonna make these mistakes on reading. But okay, cost and capacity both length n with cost sub I, capacity sub I represents its performance. You're also given an integer budget. What? You have to select at most 2 machines such that the total cost of the select machine is strictly less than budget. Okay, so it's like an n is big, so n squared is not big enough. Okay, maximum achievable total capacity of the thing's budget. So then now, alright, 10 to the 5th, okay. I think it's just binary search, right? But, okay, so best is equal to max of capacity. No, I guess technically, that's not true. Okay. But for cost cap in zip of cost capacity, best is equal to max, best cap. If cost is less than equal to budget, right? And then otherwise it's just binary search, is it? I mean, you could probably do other things, but we should probably sort first, right? As a result. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do. I'm just lazy on all of them. Yeah, I guess we should sort. It's just annoying that they write a list of 2 things, but okay. Maybe and we want to sort by cost. And then now we want a lookup, right? There's so many ways to do it, but all the ways are annoying. It's basically just like a heap, really. But okay, so then now cap. Maybe something like this, right? Okay, but first we want to say while length of stack is greater than 0, and the top of the stack, if the cost is greater than, that cost plus cost is greater than budget, then stack.pop, and then also the top of the stack is going to be the cost, and then cap is equal to this, and then we can remove it from cap, right, in theory. Otherwise we do this, but then otherwise then now we can just take the max, right? Nope. Something like that. Is for Q2 this is very weird. I'm doing it very weird, maybe. Why is it taking so long? This should not be infinity, right? So, okay, it's just Leetcode being weird then, because that's not even like a I don't know, 765. That's not right. And apparently I suck at coding today. Can't even do a Q2. But why is that? All right, let's see. Right. Oh, I'm dumb. This is the best plus the current cap, right? So that's the best F in the budget. But that means okay, 8 but 6. All right, I guess we should. All right, so we do the 3, 2 first. Put in the 2, the 4. It's gonna be the 2 plus 6 is 8, right? Am I misunderstanding this one? So the 3 and the 4. Strictly less than budget? Why would you do strictly less than budget? Who does this? Who writes this? That's not what a budget means. You cannot change English. Okay, fine. Alright. Who writes this? Alright. I mean, it may still be wrong, but who writes this? Why would you? Okay. I was still a bit tilted on this. Maybe I should have checked my answers. But okay. Budget is 3. Oh, I forgot to change this part because who does this? Who does this? Who uses a budget and be like, oh, you need to be strictly less than the budget and not exactly the budget? Oh man, I got another wrong answer because I think I'm just too tilted. Okay. Who does this? Expected 9 sounds right. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just like too confused. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay. 7. So this is going to be 4 plus 2. Right? Eight and oh, dang it. Okay, that's just not a good typo. Or like this is what happens when you shadow variables. I'm just being dumb today, but hopefully this is actually right. Okay, but who uses a budget this way? 2 wrong answers because I cannot read budget. Who? Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit subscribe button, join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem, this contest, everything in between. Stay good, stay healthy to your mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye-bye.